Okay, it worked. I tried to film this once already and it just didn't do it. It said, storage full, so. Right, I have a Coke today. Again, not that it matters. Moving on!
So,
Oh, fudge. Hold on a sec. I have the video on my phone. I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. That silky smooth. It was just too committed. Too admirable. Too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference between a person and a program is, right? Yeah?
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. Let's ask him. Put poles in a corpse, oh my gosh. She would be the one to do that. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko? To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey,
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're your friend. You're their friend.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I wanna believe in myself.
That's good enough. I want to be able to say I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place.
That's right.
Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. A room without a surveillance camera. The secret room. That's it! The secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an internet port on the wall.
However,
Just because there's no camera in there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll have to move Alter Ego and the we'll have to move Alter Ego and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
that's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Then, let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles! Shh, you can't talk right now. I'm going to move you to the other room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him act like a machine, like that, all of a sudden, I don't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there's a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there?
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go check for ourselves.
it's true.
Oof. Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. And then they're off. Oh no, I have to physically walk there? It's on the second floor of the fudging school. Please don't make me do this. Don't mind me, just, going. Oh my gosh. I would talk to you, but I think you'd say something perverted. My obsession! What are you doing? Living! I see. Anyway, I'm heading back to my room. I'll just be there, living, totally calm. What a useful conversation I had with a murderer. It's this room, right?
Hey,
Makoto,
why?
are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go, and make sure you don't run off. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful. I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. 6 hours later, I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the ether port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'd see if I can call for help.
So,
Please just wait a little while longer.
I'm gonna do my best.
Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us. As friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but, all the documents are gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Kyoko!
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split
Why
up?
is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. It's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done. It's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
so...
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter Ego...
Correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. Free time? I'm kind of tired, so I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I'd completely dozed off. Huh? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world.
Makoto.
Get out of here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Who do I talk to? Makoto! Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right! In the rec room! What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door and I hurried and looked inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting in this chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. That's not the voice.
Huh?
Du-du-du-du-du. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway,
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked right, and if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Well, then why?
It would seem...
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. I wonder what it could be. Is it... Oh, is it the chair? Chair?
In other words,
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in?
indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sayaka still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure... Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. That silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it!
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please, hurry! Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. Aiming directly for the window, all it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... all I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of the living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then... a body has been discovered!
A body has been discovered after a certain
Yeah,
amount.
trash trial. Deadly life.
Huh? Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently expand Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura was really dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. With shaky legs, Hina left the room, and I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do anything, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone... What? Ogre?
Yes,
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you're going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It was one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, or Toko. One of you killed Sakura.
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
Forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it. You know it?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase just by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder file.
The Monokuma file.
That's right.
Yeah.
Don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that, hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Uh-huh. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought, and then again, and
In
then...
other words,
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. Saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no easy feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she's violated her rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
well done.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blacken is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all pissy-pouty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Because, I mean, your lives were all on the line, right? Bye.
is
Best
this?
along. What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive
I
you.
hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. You know, I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay then, Hina's guard number one, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. None of you are allowed to step a foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed
I
Sakura.
won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me in. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what could I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing is decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hiro, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us who are still alive and honor Sakura's memory. Fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Investigation time. I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 o'clock noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There was evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noticed. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Nice.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why's that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had just been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way out, in or out till he broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words,
This is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might say the kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. It simply means that the killer commits the crime and then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving locking of the room. Basically, approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we have to do is check the door and see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime committed. Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or a tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun, you shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns and arrows in this school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend to show that they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. Sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room?
In other words,
By that, I mean there isn't actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko, which of the 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during the trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure out that, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Let's see. This looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
Oh, that's... Do you recognize it, Tina?
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much?
I mean,
But I wanted to get Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they've lost all their flavor. You know. Polka dot candy wrapper. Nice. Crying child. Nice. Sakura drew a last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of a blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also had vomited blood. You see the trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered from any other injuries. Status of Sakura's body. Maybe her getting on the hit of her head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Oh, Byakuya, you're here.
That's fine.
However, your eyes landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. It does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to how she died. Oh, no evidence? No evidence, really? Maybe she just got too stressed out with Othello. There were shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red ends. These are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Nice glass shards. Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. It's the Monokuma figure! Ah! What are you doing here? Bye! Huh? The lock is open and I'm there on the inside. Is that a handprint?
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker. It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh, yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then... What does this handprint mean? Locker handprint. Nice. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each of the bottles, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how'd they get all these figures inside the bottles?
So...
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You've never seen that? Oh, yeah, maybe I have.
In other words...
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Nice. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit on the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? Shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. That same shelf full of magazines. They're all different kinds of magazines here. Is that blood? There's a blood stain from the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Magazine shelf blood stain, nice. Let's talk to Howie.
What the heck?
We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It has to be one of them. I couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon? The Monokuma file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. She wouldn't listen. She said not to worry. That she just wanted to talk with them. And this is what happened. I'd stopped her by force even. This never would have happened. Hina. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. I always account. But the fact she already asked those 3 to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying, it might be good to confirm what I just heard with the 3 of them directly.
However...
But for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wondered, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. Hey, Byakuya.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. Shush now, you shit child. Go away. Get out of here. Shush. Go away. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her here? Meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. And it's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya says he didn't go to see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. You disgust me. Okay? Thanks. Byakuya's account. Some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So...
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. Still, this protein can. It's got a label that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the chem lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What is?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Why does that matter?
So,
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of that. I feel like it'll become a vital clue later on. An important clue. I'm not sure I see how. Nice empty protein drink. We good? This door is the only way in and out of the rec room. The door doesn't have any lock and there's no evidence that mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door was the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Okay, what haven't I investigated? The chair? The chair was shoved up against the doorknob so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt that the reason it didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening, and there was no evidence of the door chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Nice, rec room door.
listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then,
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I've decided that you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we've had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Yes. Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms. Oh. That's Sakura. Sayaka. I miss her. Yum. I pressed the doorknob. And after a few seconds...
Who's there?
the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed. Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something? I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked you to meet with her. Asked you to meet with you. What?
Well...
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya told me she already asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master 2? I just said 2, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but... Can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quietly and quickly retreated into her room. Nice Toko's account. Oh, Yashihiro, you're the only one left with long, flushing hair. Yeah. I pressed the doorbell. And after a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Oak told me herself that she asked Miyaki and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura?
Got it all wrong.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Org was when Hina got her and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. Oh, I'm here. Could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry. Looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flood the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh? Ah! Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Org asked me to meet with her, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Nice pocket trash. Okay, I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to look around the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find more about the protein can we found in the floor of the rec room? I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? To the chem lab, I guess. It's on the fourth floor. Oh, hi, Byakuya. How did I know you're in here? I'm the best. Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say, yes, sir. I understand. Can I get a yes, sir? Yes, sir. Jeez. Yes, sir. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Looks like the shelves have been connected together to make three shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Oh my gosh. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the fourth floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, the room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right. It could only have been around the time of the incident. Is that really when it happened? If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Source of the powder, nice. These are footprints? And they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene of the crime as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. Get to writing, bitch boy. Just leaves.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop, chop. Oh, okay. So I got to work, and before long I drawn up a sketch of the room. I'm the ultimate pushover. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me.
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. So that's what these footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly
Makoto,
possible.
are these yours? No!
What?
Okay then, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their sizes for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya asked. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit that these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. These prints are a really valuable clue. Oh, I'm not going to remember it though. Byakuya will bring it up though. Let's see, what's on this shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicine. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers themselves were labeled with the letter A. So I can guess I consider this a part of the shelving unit section A. Oh, but wait! There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here on accident? So on this shelf it looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're regenerates. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring out a chemical reaction. How do you live in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kinda harsh?
What?
What, you think that studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The world's of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers of the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I can guess this. I can consider this as part of shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. It's been 40 minutes already? Did I black out halfway through? On this shelf I'm looking, I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers of this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I can guess I consider this part of shelving unit section C. I should try and find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A is dietary, Section B is reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. What concerns me is that in Section A there was a bottle with a label from Section C. What was the bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on there. Nice chem lab. Well, I did check out. Oh, just the powder itself? There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered around the floor. I better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4. Also looks like someone left footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's what I can tell for now. Nice! Footprints of the powder have been added to the bullet section. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room? Well, Byakuya. Yes, piss off now. Alright, well, I'm glad we're still living together. It's on the 3rd floor of the school! So that was my awful Makuma impression. Subscribe for more. Idiot, I don't know. Maybe if I just threaten you to subscribe.
Hey,
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko and Toko what Toko and Hiro told me.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying?
Anyway,
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf on the magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. 3 things have revealed new clues. You'll do well to look them over one more time. Okay, we'll start with the magazines. Kyo said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... On one of the pages near the center of the magazines, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this...
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like it when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefits of others who might come along. Hey, is that... It says Toko, right? Yeah, looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive
It's
you.
settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, that makes it much more suspicious. Nice. Magazine dying message. Has been added to the truth bullet section. Okay. The bottles. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Monokuma bottles. The Monokuma bottles! No one's ever gonna see this shit. Okay. Something new, something new.
Hey,
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. You mean how they all clearly have chess pieces inside? A correlation? Is chess popular in Japan? Is that why it's such a hard correlation? I should look that up. I'm sure it is, right? It has to be. I mean, it doesn't have to be. I'm not saying anything. Don't cancel me. Chess popular in Japan. Was this made in Japan or China? No, chess is not that popular. Okay, that makes sense why this would be a lot more confusing for them, just like the Leon clue in the first case. Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
so...
I don't mind guiding you toward the clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you, to agree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to agree on a degree? What degree? What, like a bachelor's? What the hell are you talking about? Monokuma bottle.
Hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottles? Try to get the smaller pieces, too. Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the scene of the crime like that?
that doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so...
So then,
Anyways, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but... What choice do I have? I better just do it. I took the broom and the dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. There we go. And just as I finished up... Sorry to keep you waiting.
so then,
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we going to do?
in other words...
I'm gonna blow up the school. What? I got a scale from the chem lab. We're gonna use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected in one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Listen,
First, let's compare the weight of two normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced.
in other words...
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
So then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's still a chance I may have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay then, let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words...
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together, and what
Hey.
do you get? And I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. Nice, Monokuma bottles. And now time to inspect the corpse. According to Yoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
whew.
There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely emotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there were still sometimes I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you...
So...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, look here. Her
Correct.
shoes. You see the yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder, nice.
Hey,
Next is the wound to the head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem...
That she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, what did you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Nice! Kyoko's examination summation. Summation. What the fudge was that word? Can't believe she was able to learn all that by just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Bing! Bong! Bing! Oh, it's already trial time. I mean, it is 50 minutes.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See?
Yeah. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only halfway solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Whee! Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery!
What?
What the... Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you just toss a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes,
For
indeed.
example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body, XD! This is just plain creepy.
Well,
And how about the reverse? No matter how you greet something, if you put a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
yes,
For
indeed.
example, do you have 100 friends?
What?
He's right, that does make it look sad.
I can't wait.
Now
I
then,
can't
please
wait.
get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. And that person is here? That person is one of us? Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way towards the elevator. With each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear run through me as I trying to make me go out from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. I climbed into our steel prison in total silence. And felt it begin its sinister descent. Oh, there's an elevator? What? Hero. No, we've ridden this 6 times. There's no way in hell you haven't noticed it. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and suddenly, as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really?
This is kind of
So few. You must be so lonely. You see, it's not your fault that we're all that's left. I wonder, will this class trial end with one last classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. Saw the curtain open for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. And there we go. Should I start it? Nah, I'm gonna end the video here. Subscribe, like, share, water, drink water. You haven't drunk water in 6 months, man. You know it's true. Kevin from Wyoming. Do better.